Alaska has one of the highest recidivism rates in the country, with more than 60% of inmates who leave prison returning. Well, now the Department of Corrections is partnering with the University of Colorado to try something new, training with virtual reality.
KTV 11's Liz Rain shows us how the tool was tested on inmates at Goose Creek Correctional in the Valley last month.
This is the largest correctional center in the state, with more than 1,400 inmates. Today, a small group of them got the chance to step into the outside world without stepping foot outside these walls.
So just kind of hold that where it's comfortable on your face.
That is pretty cool.
Something as simple as a headset
When you're in it, go ahead and look around.
can trick your brain and take you to another place.
I told you to do it.
Sorry, I was busy doing something else.
Don't pick a fight with me.
With virtual reality, inmates at Goose Creek Correctional Center can actually meet new people.
I just want an apology.
So they can practice the skills they'll need to live on the outside someday, like answering tough questions in a job interview.
Is there any benefit to hiring you?
So what is the benefit? So those are going to be tough questions.
Or addressing stressful situations with strangers.
What are you looking at?
You're in a bar and you've bumped into this guy, and he's, pretty mad about it.
You should watch where you're going.
Maybe it's your fault.
Got a problem?
Matt Vogel is director of the National Mental Health Innovation Center at the University of Colorado.
I think some of the most valuable information that we'll get are from people that were, in prison and then got released and ended up going back, so that they can tell us, like, if I had had this bit of training, or if somebody had really explained this to me, I might not have come back in.
People like Syeda Kasich,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
who's been in and out of prison for around 30 years.
What were you in prison for?
Hindering prosecution.
Do I have to do anything special if I hire you?
No.
Is there any benefit to hiring you?
Kind of set me off when he crossed his arms, because it's a defensive pose. So it made me rescind a little bit and made me a little uncomfortable. It was but it's very real.
Virtual reality offers a safe place to face your fears.
How are you with heights?
I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to heights.
We'll get a sense of how comfortable you are once you're up there.
Okay.
Because when you're in it,
Oh my.
it is real.
That's a long way to fall. Yeah, actually stepping out is quite terrifying. Oh man. Wow. That was really cool. I felt my legs shaking and my hands shaking as I stepped out onto the plank. It felt very real.
You can fall without actually getting hurt. And people in prison can put themselves to the test without actually failing.
And in a state like Alaska, where the recidivism rate, is, over 60%, that's obviously a huge issue. So I think anything that we can, that we can throw at that problem that might, be a solution is something we need to look at.
Right now, the project is still in the planning stages. By the end of July, the Department of Corrections hopes to identify what programs would work best here and how much it would cost. DOC says it's working to find ways to implement the new technology without spending new state money. In Point McKenzie, Liz Rains, KTVA 11 News.
The Department of Corrections says it's also looking at educational applications for inmates, which could cut down on the cost of sending staff between state facilities.